Cool. Hey guys, my name's Ryan Sobb. To anybody that's watching on the internet, that is weird, bizarre. First time for me being out since late February to play. So thank you, Dees, for providing a space where I feel safe enough to do so. So I'm gonna start playing. This one's called Bombs. If you called me beef-witted, cut my socks into halves. If you never shed a tear, if I had never known your laugh. If the sea level rose and the waves swept us away out into some strange ocean, no, I would not swim away. It'd be nothing that I couldn't get used to. Well, if they drop the bombs and you fly the plane and you give me no warning and the blast blows me away, I would count the seconds like berries in a basket. I would find a smile for how good I'd once had it. It'd be nothing that I couldn't get used to. Couldn't get used to. Couldn't get used to. Couldn't get. Well, if you killed all the flowers in every garden in the city, and you took me on walks through each of them just to make me feel useless, I wouldn't lose it, not for all the loss of blossom. I would wither for you in this awful endless autumn. It'd be nothing, well baby, it'd be nothing. Couldn't get used to. 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 Couldn't get. Thanks. I've been waiting in a line at the bathroom at my house to try to feel like I'm at a show. I'm like, you want to go? Oh, it's cool, man. I don't have to go that bad. This one's called Fruits of My Labor. Hey, Chris, can I get a little more guitar up here? I thought when I'd come back from not having played shows for 6 months, it'd be, the emptiest show I've ever played. But I've played a lot quieter rooms than this. Fruits of my labor litter the grass. Been trying my damnedest to remember that this too may linger. I read about these monks who eat only rotten fruit. They don't step on ants, all in service of a truth. Sorry, Ma, but I am broken, and I know that that's alright, and I know that that's alright. Sometimes it ain't enough just knowing. I wanna see your strawberry hair draped across my arm, lie still as it can be, and try to hear your heart. I wanna know your mother, I wanna hate your dad. I wouldn't let you suffer like I know you have. Sorry, Ma, but I am broken. I know that that's alright, and I know that that's alright. But sometimes it ain't enough just knowing. Sun's coming up like a rabbit from a hat. I'm fumbling for my keys while you're coaxing out the neighbor's cats. If I knew any better, I would stay here forever. But I guess that I don't, 'cause I'm headed home. Sorry, Ma, but I am broken, and I know that that's alright, and I know that that's alright, and I know that that's alright. But sometimes it ain't enough, and sometimes it's hardly enough just knowing, just knowing, just knowing. Oh, thanks. Tommy Womack is one of my favorite local writers. I don't know, Tommy, if you're on the internet and you're watching, you've given me great joy, and I think I know all the words to this one. Me and Eric were watching videos on YouTube last night, and we found Jason from Jason and the Scorchers and Tommy doing, I think, White Lies or something at the 5 spot in 2015. I was like, oh, fuck, dude, that's so long ago. There's like so many years between me and that. Alpha male and the K9 mystery blood came to town with death cab for cutie. I stayed home with my wife and my child and a 6-pack of beer. Pondered that name for 15 minutes after I saw the poster stapled to a phone pole on the corner of Grand and 21st. That was a couple years ago. I was already in my 40s then, so I didn't go out on a whim to see a band called Alpha Male and the K9 Mystery Blood. Just because I like their name, just because I'm 25 and every day is a stoned summer day. My band was always gigging then, REM was still kicking then. I drove that Ford Granada Mom and Dad gave to me after they got him a Ford LTD, and there was music on MTV. Smoked my manager's pot, got laid quite a lot by my standards. Planes hadn't flown to the towers yet, and we didn't have a loose cannon president. Didn't have all this credit card debt hanging over the house like a cloud, ensuring there's not too much more drugging allowed. Wallet can't take it, body won't hang. I'm singing all the songs I've sang for years, and when it's a band gig, it's rocking. But when it's solo, the people talk while I'm singing, make me depressed. You think I could take a hint? My time came and went. Hell, there's many a night I came and went. In a matter of speaking, my conscience is leaking. World is changing, the good times are gone. We get to be the poor fuckers that greet the dawn of an age of mistrust, surveillance, and sleaze, and bombs and shoes, and way too many enemies. Bet their name was Menstrual Blood. A&R guy said that's no good. Change it to Mystery, then we can target a broader base goth dog lover market. I love my boy, he's becoming a drummer. Got a drum kit from Santa. At this rate, by summer he'll be keeping a beat in a world that needs a metronome shoved so far up its ass all voices will raise a heavenly choir. Shit'll get straight, your brothers will hug, and we'll dance like we did in the decades of the good drugs. I'm pissing my jeans in an ocean that's rising, clinging to Jesus, some compromising. A bow that was handed to me by my mom and my daddy, the preacher. Watched all that TV in a cream recliner, frowning through life like a stone-hard liner. You couldn't faze him. Man knew Jesus, died for his sins, and was raised from the dead. And I've always wondered, why can't he stay dead? Doesn't change a goddamn thing he said. What matters is his life, not how he died. Why can't he just be a nice Jewish guy who is super clued in, showed us the way to salvation from sin? And that doesn't mean if you're not quote-unquote saved, fry like a piece of country ham in your grave. It's a great big world. Life is a joke. Arabs and Christians, Pepsi and Coke, and people so gorgeous it causes them pain. Nobody gives any sympathy for something like that. You suffer in silence. Or form a band with a name that appeals to goth dog lovers everywhere, on a poster that's seen by a 40-age bastard walking to work at 8:15, 11 an hour for all that he does. Can't be a has-been when you never was. Going all day long without eating till all my nerve endings are seriously overheating. I get wobbly walking down the stairs. They throw me another cigarette out of the cold fresh air, and I wonder why I do things I do, and it can't turn out good living this way. But live this life I must. Some fuzzy God I'll trust. Kiss my wife, I'll kiss my son. Maybe someday I'll go for a run. Maybe someday a song will stick. Walking around like I got a big boat. Maybe someday my boy will drum in a hippie jam band that plays out some. He'll take after daddy, get in the van. Go those places only young people can. Doing those things that young people do. Banging those skins at Bonnaroo. Dancing with the dreadheads out in the mud. Before alpha male and the canine mystery blood. go with it. Hell yeah. All right. Oh, that's a lot of words. Yeah, you know, Tommy actually wrote the song on receipt paper. That's no shit. And he kept going back to the bar and getting more and more. He said he ended up with 8 feet. And he wrote Alpha Male and the K9 Mystery Blood on that receipt paper. All right, see if I can fumble through this one. This one's called How Many Friends? How many friends can you have that matter? I count 5 or 6 accounts, some couples together. I know there can be no return to my 20s. That's alright, they ain't been what I thought they'd be now, honey. But standing here in your kitchen, spilling plastic cups of wine, wasting each other's youth on things so undeserving. For a moment I felt certain. But how many times can I learn this lesson? Get a fresh new cut, a cozy place in Weston, pile of clothes on the floor. So you heard it the first time, hear it once more. Something else is coming. And even if it don't, at least you did something when nothing was the look of the year. And everyone looks great here. Have you read all the things and the things you're supposed to read this week? I've read 2 or 3 of the things before mentioned, so I can hold my ground like a finch in conversation in the morning, sitting on the train. The phone don't have a jack and the 708's packed like a painting of a train. Gee, I'm glad I read the things. Well, how many friends can you have that matter? Well, I count 5 or 6 accounts, some couples together. I know there can be no return to my 20s. That's alright, they ain't been what I thought they'd be now, honey. Sweet. Hey, it's Rayvon's birthday. If you see him around, buy him a drink. Yeah, if you guys want to sing happy birthday, that'd be sweet. Rayvon. Rayvon, yeah, you got it. Oh, no, you said you were going to do it. Yeah, I don't know how to play happy birthday, dude. I can play Strutter if you want Strutter. I can't play happy birthday. I'm not a fucking nerd. All right, I'll play Strutter for Rayvon's birthday. Dude, I'm gonna try to do Strutter. What a stupid thing to do. I know a thing or two about her. I know she'll only make you cry. She'll let you walk the street beside her. When she wants, she'll pass it by. Everybody says she's looking good, and the lady knows it's understood. Strutter. That's it. You're like, wow, I didn't think that that guy could get any more sick. But It's like, I'm just like a big fucking sick book. Just keep reading. This one's called Two Phones. We were talking about Dave's Pub, and that goes out to Dave's Pub. Kate moved up to Chicago with some recharge rocks in her pocket. I know Kate from a bar back in Gig. I think one time we went back to her apartment. Why do I still know about Kate moving to her new life in Chicago if our time is borrowed? Spending all the money on the credit line. I got two phones. One for business, one for pleasure, one for now, one for forever. One off the books, one on the ledger, one for my labors and leisure. Buried in an instant, understood and under stone. Buried in the streets, buried in their homes. I learned about it at college, art history. Back when everything was still so new to me. If Pompeii had the cloud and some trusty fonts to help them out, could have researched the original site. Moved like 25 miles to the left or to the right. I got two phones. One for waking, one for sleeping, one for shedding, one for eating, one for these new friends I keep meeting, one for sowing, one for reaping. If you ever need to drop me a line, you can reach me any old time. I got two phones. Got two phones. I've got two phones. Got to, got to, got to. Been walking the same way to work for the last couple of years. I walk all up and down this neighborhood over to the Sin Mart to pick up some beer. But I don't see the cracks in the pavement, and I don't smell the flowers at the stand. I see a feed on a backlit screen, and I know just who I am. And I could just scream for that backlit screen. I got two phones. One for risks, one for rewards, one for my dog so he don't get bored, one for scripture, one for porn. I got a third one in the drawer, but that one doesn't work. I got two phones. I've got two phones. I've got two phones. I've got two. Got two. Sweet. All right. This one goes out to Ham Bagby. If your guitar player's sick, everybody calls Ham. He drinks but he won't trip, and he's got his own amp. If you're trying to pick up shifts, I've got a buddy at the Fiverr. It's gotten weird since the virus, but it might be worth a try there. You're always 5 years late, and the scene is always dying. But I've been here long enough to know that all your friends are lying. They're always 5 beers deep. You're only 2 drinks in. Talking loud about the game and all of what it takes to win. Well, there's a gig down at Pettis if you want it. I've been chewing on a pencil, band sounding real good. I've got a brand new mailbox in an older neighborhood. I do all of our booking on my lunch break on my phone. We all come from different places, guess none of them were home. You're always 5 years late, and the scene is always dying. But I've been here long enough to know that all your friends are lying. They're always 5 beers deep, only 2 drinks in. Talking loud about the game and all of what it takes to win. Well, there's a gig down at Liddy's if you want it. Sarah fronts her own band, and I always go to see them. We ain't ever fooled around, but sometimes she makes us dinner. I know all of their songs. She knows everyone in town. I ain't saying that we'll make it, but I guess I'll stick around. You're always 5 years late, and the scene is always dying. But I've been here long enough to know that all your friends are lying. They're always 5 beers deep. You're only 2 drinks in. Talking loud about the game and all of what it takes to win. Well, there's a desk chair in Uptown. Well, there's a desk chair in Uptown if you want it. Sweet. I'm going to keep berating you with these. All right. Well, I'm out of information, and I'm tired as death. And I meant to call you the last 6 nights I'd bet. I worry about the weather, I worry about everything. Threaten to, then I don't, like a cloud with golden rain. And I'm still waiting. All the modern skies are filled with borrowed flights, suits and wrist tattoos. How the truth can underwhelm you when the truth won't do what you need it to. So twist and shout, get your wallet out, run your fingers through your hair. I can't find the hook or the youth that's hiding there. And I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting, still waiting. Well, language is a party trick. Bark, scratch, snarl, hiss. Gonna drown myself in the silence of all the pretty things I'll miss. Well, I'm homesick for Ohio. They all been on getting made. Tired I hide behind a 45 just south of the demarcate. Hey, and I'm still waiting. And I'm still waiting. And I'm still waiting, still waiting. Well, I'm out of information. This county's dry. In a gassed up car, I'll rot away till someone lets me die. I worry about the weather, whether I meant a thing to you. I mean to try and be better, but I never do. Thanks. All right. I'm gonna do one more, and then we'll give everybody a second to call their families, and then we'll get Rayvon up here. How long have you been crafting your story? Terrible and perfect. Been watching you spin under streetlights and lowlights. Do you hear your heart beating in your ears and your wrists and your east side den? Well, you follow me on your phone, on your bed. In the morning, I follow you to the end of every Jonathan Richmond line. You can call it a hole. This town is a castle full of jesters and gift shops. Cardboard signs, there ain't nothing I wouldn't do. For just 5 minutes away from everything that keeps me so painfully far from you. I was thinking this morning what you said about your mother, how she was an actress in the 70s, how you know that she cares. Well, I don't know your mother. Ernie Jackson Brown records of the weight you carry, every smile you wear, machines and computers humming in the distance like a well-taught choir from private school. Well, the ghost met the fool, that fool knowing age, and now I'm wearing out the ghost. I'm paying off the fool, there ain't nothing I wouldn't do for a check in the mail, 5-bedroom house, a Camaro, a Costco card, and a swimming pool. This is not a profession. This is just a story I made up in my bedroom to get some sleep tonight. There's no lesson in the ending of another rainy Sunday, just a Monday in the castle. The sidewalk shines, just a Monday in the castle. Thanks, guys. That was a lot of fun. Rayvon Pettis is up next. If you're watching online, I think Rayvon's got his PayPal information on there. And I really appreciate you guys doing that. And make sure to tip the bartenders. This is weird territory.
Yeah, really good. There's just a magical thing with you and that electric guitar.
Oh, thanks.
It's really cool.
I really appreciate that, Rayvon. Yeah. You don't know how much that means. And really thanks for doing this with me. If you wanna give it a minute. Thank you. Thanks, Chris. Is it cool if we give it a minute, Chris?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Let's take a hot minute.
Oh yeah, I'll just leave that there now.
that sounds good. Am I good to let it rip? All right. No sunrise, there is no wind blow, there is no loving here today. I show my ring hand to my right hand man back on the dry land. Please keep them safe when I'm not half here. My son has said near to my good lady left in the glade. I feel no wind blow upon my window. There is no loving when she's away. Like midnight is my mainsail tight. Where is my eyesight? Where is my arm? That hairline, the dark eyes on mine, all of his ships out here to play. No sweeter air here, I wish I was not near these dark waters, endless wars. I need her wind blow upon my window. There is no loving at all when she's away. There on my ring hand, by my right hand man, cover my face up, hide my blood. You know, I saw her hair sail around like a windmill. I don't believe I will see her taken care of. I need her wind blow upon my window. There is no loving when she's away. I feel no sun's glow when she's away. Thank you. Had a request for this one. See if I remember the words. Abdullah is a student at Balk University, 40 miles south of the Uzbek line. Lost his heart to a girl named Lily with Pashtun eyes and a crooked little smile. Late in the evening, they climb the scaffolding, smoke cigarettes in the dying light. Hazara man from the Bamayan land, who were you before tonight? Well, they killed my mother and they raped my sister's father died in the Civil War. I hid in the well, and when the bleeding stopped, I didn't want to be a soldier anymore. So I moved to the city to get an education, find a profession where no one died. I was trying to paint the big blue mosque in Mazari when I saw your eyes. I lost my father in the Civil War too, Lily says with a sigh and another smoke. Mother said he was a beautiful man with a Kandahar laugh on a Tajik joke. Late some nights I almost remember the way he held me in the morning sun, singing Lily, Lily, my pretty little girl, your beautiful life has just begun. Well, there is is no cover for an educated Pashtun woman in the Mullah Ali's eyes. Followed them down when they were crossing the river, shot 3 times and he missed twice. Well, you want to have hope, but you gotta be real. With a snap of a glove, the doctor said, I'm sure Abdullah was a really nice guy, and now he's just one more Afghan dead. But she waited through the night, waited through the morning. On the 3rd day, he woke up from a dream. And the first thing he saw was Pashtun eyes. The first thing he heard was Lily screaming, Allah Akbar, up in the heaven, keeping fools like you alive, she said. Bullet missed his heart by a good 3 inches. In another 2 weeks, he was out of bed. Lyle and Abdullah, they're doing all right. Got a tiny little house where the children wait. Working every day as a welder's apprentice, putting steel plates on the Heritage gate. In a cold winter night, she holds him closer, dreaming in Dari to the morning light. Thinking life is a terrifying, beautiful thing, 20 miles north of the Uzbek line. Thank you. You know, this dude just died who did this next song. I'm gonna try to cover. Apologies if I mess it all up, but I think he would have wanted me to try just because it'd be funny. This song by the late Justin Townes Earl. John Henry died, he lay looking at the sun. He said, Lord, take me now, my work is done. Lord, Lord, take me now, my work is done. And when they laid him down in that box of pine, they laid that hammer by his side. Lord, Lord, laid that hammer by his side. Well, Joe Hill, he'd work any job he could find. He'd rake your leaves and pick your vines. He'd rake your leaves and pick your vines. You know, they killed Joe Hill, put a bullet in his brain, but the bullet made a martyr of the slain. Lord, Lord, bullet made a martyr of the slain. You know, my grandfather worked his whole damn life, and he never made a nickel, but he tried. Lord, Lord, never saved a nickel, but he tried. And he died in Tennessee, but he couldn't find no rest with that long road to Texas lie ahead. Y'all, that long road to Texas lie ahead. And you know I ain't no great man, and I expect to find a long road working in your toil, dear Lord. A long road working in your toil. They killed John Henry, they killed John Henry, they killed John Henry, but they won't kill me. They killed John Henry, they killed John Henry, they killed John Henry, but they won't kill me.
for Justin Towns Earl. I think we really missed a beautiful soul when he passed on. He's rocking and rolling in heaven somewhere with kind of a 50s Memphis cut.
All right, this is a oldie but a oldie. Sometimes the things you're afraid of is the worst to come true. I think it's fair to say I'm somewhat haunted by you. I met you in Michigan in a party in a mansion on the hill. Thoughts that we thought of that night I am thinking of still. But you was the first one to swallow the rose. I don't know where love comes from or where our love goes. I just keep it along with her memory at the edge of my mind. I found a wife and a family, somehow found me. We live in Tucson like songbirds live in a tree. I pay all my taxes and I live for the life I have now. I don't cry over half love, I hardly remember anyhow. But you was the first one to swallow the rose. I don't know where love comes from or where our love goes. I just keep it along with her memory at the edge of my mind. Tonight I sit cold in the bathtub with my wrists all bled. I don't believe that the end is the last of us yet. Oh, don't cry, my darling, my failures are only my own. I want you to live out your life far away from this home. You know she was the first one to swallow the rose. I don't know where love comes from, I don't know where love goes. Yeah, I just keep it along with her memory at the edge of my mind. I just keep it along with her memory at the edge of my mind. Cool. Thank you so much. I remember when I once was small, my father's voice in the leaves in the fall, another kid's voice in his hands and the wrinkles in his hands. Nothing moving but the time and fear, scared little Ray in the heat down here. Times beneath the ground in a summer's night. Times beneath the Nashville ground. The truth hurts when it moves around. Apologies for what I'm saying next. What if the golden rule is untied and you don't need God just to live your life? Do you remember in a rain-slick sigh, a worm so weird she was spelled with a Y, howling a poem she said she wrote for it all? Oh, isn't it something we do when we try to control sex for a while then die? We get a drink when we feel a little down, then we come around. Every mind that we have inside is 100 lifetimes of tricks tried. I don't know if it's up or down. I read my face as a smiling frown. I remember being grown up as well, y'all. I remember being grown up to the confusing language of say what you do, what you say you done, what you tried. I heard David only died. Then there's a fiddle part. Thank you. If you said I love you always, if the words you said were so kind, if you said I do, and that I will do forever, you know forever is a long, long time. Forever is a long, long time. More than long enough to lose your mind. Back when I was young, I had known there was a strength there, and I knew that strength would subside. And I knew one day I'd be skin and bones forever, and forever is an awful long time. Forever is a long, long time, long enough to think that you'll be fine. It's a funny thing, funny talking about death like, 'cause it's not a god or a sin, and it's not your job, and it's not feeling horny, it's just forever, and forever is a long, long old time. Cool. I did the one death one, and I just put the other one next to it. I sincerely hope everyone is feeling really great out there, and for all the wonderful friends and people out on the internet, thank you for watching, and as always, to my wife Beth Tipton, thanks for being the most wonderful person on the planet Earth, and for coming out here in an age of virus and fear. Oh, thank you. If someone could just let me know when I'm down to, I guess, 2 songs or something like that. I'm feeling in the zone tonight. I don't know if it sounded good, but I'll just I'll just keep playing if I don't watch that. I wonder if this. I don't think I've ever played this Travis in standard. Let's see if it works.
blood-red trowel you refused to give us here. He was broke upon the brambles, drinking in despise, crushing all the kindness that had flourished in his eyes. Breath and breathless, fit and trim, who had watched the seas of sadness, never with the urge to swim. I hope he laughs for a million years, loving wild and right. I hope he lives forever, like stars upon the night. Everything is ending, every single day, and the silver dagger falls and Robin Williams goes away. Breath and mincing.
I forgot it, sorry. It's been too long. On to the next one. It was fun to try, though. I do a lot of stuff, and one of them is false starts, is what it is. All right, let me see about this one.
So much when you go.
Oh man, I'm having a good time. Thank you all for being really wonderful and understanding. Can do. pig's blood and alien daughter's feces and Bob Dole's head running around. Just the things we used to say when I first moved to town. I met you in Cindy's Turn 1, a NASCAR bar. We jammed on some Tom Petty and you said you hoped I'd go far. Man, you didn't have to walk on, hungry as can be. You didn't have to live like a refugee. And you didn't have to go out screaming in the night, flickering and fading like a dying light. Oh, Jimbo, man, I'm sorry for the things I never done. I treated you like a joke when I was having fun. I treated you like you were less than or nothing at all. I knew I'd never feel my back against the wall. And I still walk down Gallatin Pike, but where are you, my friend? Where's the hot Captain Morgan's for my girlfriend? No, you didn't have to walk on, hungry as can be. You didn't have to live like a refugee. No, you didn't have to go out screaming in the night, flickering and fading like a dying light, shivering and shaking like a dying light.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, let me see if I remember this one. Your face is on flyers hung high on the rafters. They're listing the crimes the posse will allow. And maybe it's right, or maybe it's nonsense. I really don't know. I wasn't there anyhow. But you're still my friend, even when you're in trouble, even when all the world wants a piece of you now. Just leave if you must, but get back on the double, 'cause I miss you, amigo, when you're not around. There's snakes in the canyon where you bled your pony. He's shaking in fear, it's in his eyes too. As figures in black cloaks emerge from the ridge line, what in the world are you going to do? But you're still my friend, even when you're in trouble, even facing the things you never thought would go wrong. Just leave if you must, but get back on the double, 'cause I miss you, amigo, when you're not around. There's nobody said you can't make love to ladies, but you might want to try that one at a time. And if you don't, make sure they know about each other, 'cause they will find out and they'll put you in line. Oh, but you're still my friend, even when you're in Florida, and you can't tell me when you will come back for good. Just leave if you must, but get back on the double, 'cause I miss you, amigo, like I knew that I would.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Those of you who remember this one.
Morning time is weird in its own way, picking out the face you wear all day, finding the strength to leave the roof scraping the rain. People leave and some things stay the same. When you're young, you don't know what to do. Try and find someone who can teach you. Try and find a mentor who won't feed you to the flame. Some will not and others stay the same. A widow walks along a lonely hill. Cowboy died, put her in the will. As if two loaded guns would ever ease her pain. People die and heartbreak stays the same. I am not the joy I used to be. Laughter's always cool, it's not free. Funny's only healing if it sits beside your shame. People laugh and others stay the same. Some people laugh and others stay the same.
All right. Cool. Thank you. All right. There's been so much good energy. I'm going to try a song I will surely fail. But we'll see how far we get. And that's the Rayvon Promise. Let's see. This is it. Let's see if I can get through this.
Your Aunt Liz had a fiery time, taking 22 into 3, robbing banks on the eastern coast, cause she watched too much Spike TV. Your Aunt Liz in a 3-man team blew the locks to clear the door to crash a van through plated glass. That was only her first score. Your Aunt Liz in a wig and glasses tells a customs agent hi, smuggling a charge in time in a purse held to her side. Running from police in Paris, your Aunt Liz is heading down the Seine in an outboard engine. Cuts the choke and she leaves the town. Your Aunt Liz in a safe extraction, one last job, fast and clean. Your Aunt Liz and her old crew and 20 million for the team. But the rat Drecky at Genovia cuts a deal with the FBI to backstab your Aunt Liz mid-mission, and now the SWAT team stacked outside. Helicopters swarm the building, circling for your Aunt Liz. ATF is on the horn, 12 seconds left and we breach in. But your Aunt Liz in a gorilla mask, knee pads and a saline torch, welds the stairwell entrance shut. Fast ropes down to the ground floor. Smoking tear gas, popping alleys, sniper set and the gates are locked. Intersection spiked and
entrance blocked and spike strict. Exits covered, movements clocked. Your Aunt Liz steals an armored car, crashes through the southbound gate, gunfire to the north of Jersey. They lose her near the interstate.
Oh, look at all this Georgia skyline, be it's how the evenings shine. Your Aunt Liz was a master thief, but never did that leave her mind. And so she snuck back into town, got a job in a private school. She only wants the best for you, and sometimes she's kind of cool.
Oh, man. I promised you I'd mess that up. Did I not say that? All right. How many more songs do I got? Oh, I wish. All right. Oh, okay, perfect. Good deal. That's good. All right, let's see if I remember this one.
I will know you, I will love you if you say my name. Most of me will change a lot, but that remains the same. I was a child when Jet Boy failed to save the city in time. The plague fell with a wicked wind, the wildest card was mine. The ovaries of Alice Carruthers exploded into a tree. I tried to hold her, help her, anything, everything seemed far from me. So I walked home through the death and wreckage in town in the Lower East Side. I felt my eyelids heavy as lead, what I couldn't give for a nice warm bed. I woke up a tentacled thing with black and leathery wings. Sounds I made were fearsome for sure, and I knew I couldn't go home anymore. Every night is a doorway now, every dream is a change into a man, sometimes a woman, sometimes I'm just strange. So I gripped in the north, I gripped in the south, I score wherever I can, make a little money selling DVDs. I am whatever I am. People today, they don't remember Jet Boy or the dead, but I still do, and it still hurts like a knife in the back of my head. So I'm sorry that I got a little weird in your play. It was interesting and you did great. It's good thinking about being a child. It's good to think about me. In 60 years, my New York City's never looked so fly. Look at you, honey, getting big on Broadway. Let's go get Typhoon. The same. So many doors and so many eyes, but nothing's really changed. So many doors and so much time, but Croy is still my name.
Thank you. Feeling good. Ohio song works on guitar. I have no idea. The last one didn't, right? Not the last one. The last one I said it would. This one goes out to Megan Palmer. The last one goes out to Javier Jones, who's one of my favorite people on the planet Earth and one of my best friends. This one goes out to Megan. Megan's another amazing person. And she's from Ohio. And she's an incredible songwriter and does all these incredible songs.
I woke up Sunday and I was sober, and I could hear the words in my own name. God, thank you, God, man. God bless you, Jesus. Hail all your glory. Praise thy name. Take me home, angel of mercy. Take me on your shadowed way. Stand loose my heart from all temptation. Watch me every hour of every day. I've got this buddy Todd, lives down by the river still. He's blind to the ocean, drowning him in pain. He's not for everyone, but he helped me out, Todd, so much. Todd, he cures the sick, he heals the lame. Take me home, angel of mercy, and take me on your shadowed way. Stand loose my heart from all temptation. Watch me every hour, every day. I'm going back to East Ohio, fuck yeah. I don't care what any of you people say. It ain't LA. It treats me kindly. It's still my home. Wherever I stay, wherever I stay.
Oh man, that was fun. I don't know why I wrote that on that piece of paper. That was fun though. Ooh, okay. Let's see if I remember that. Right here. Okay. Give me 1 second. That's not gonna work. I apologize for that, y'all. I thought that would work. Let me bring it down here.
Japanese movies, black-haired ghosts screaming in the night, curled in the hallway opposite the nightlight. I said, you're alright. Run, little girl, on a field of empty clover. Run to Lynn Park, hear the doggies whine. You face winds, and the winds you want are leaving. Wild-eyed daughter of mine. You are fearless, how your fearlessness scares me. You've been growing, Layla, don't you cry. Run your dreams in the space of empty concrete, wild-eyed daughter of mine. You'll meet boys, maybe they'll break your heart, push your pride down, make you feel unkind. Show them to me and your daddy will fuck them up, wild-eyed daughter of mine. You are fearless, how your fearlessness scares me. You've been dreaming of this day a long, long time. You're leaving Birmingham like a stallion leaves a stable, wild-eyed daughter of mine.
Thank you, thank you. Oh, okay. Oh, man, that's a deep cut. I'm very flattered anyone's heard that one. This is written with Anna Joy Harris. So it's not going to have the amazing, cool fiddle part, but I'll do the best I can.
Baby in the morning, baby in the day, running under empty, baby in a bad way. Colors in the courthouse, colors in the trees, baby everyone feels like this, everyone bleeds. Kermit on the mountain, Kermit feeling low, Kermit sad and lonely, the Muppets in tow. Colors in the courthouse, colors in the trees, Kermit, everyone feels like this, everyone bleeds. Was it smokestacks or empty? Concrete is full, motionless and meaningless in a black hole. Strangers in the pavement, lost among the trees. Kermit, everyone feels that way. Everyone bleeds. Everyone feels weird sometimes. Everyone bleeds. Yeah. Eric, thanks so much for knowing that song. That goes out to the best man in my wedding and my best friend, Anna Joy Harris, out in Texas, making awesome miniatures and convincing my wife to play Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Oh. Oh, I forgot about this one. Let's see if I can remember this one. find our way home. We come from the land of the sand and the stars. We found one another in Hollywood bars. It was Lemmy himself said you two will last. So buy me another fucking drink. We ran on that road while the music was good, until the scene died out like every scene should. And we packed up ourselves, head on our way to Tennessee. There's snow on the mountain, there's snow on the ground. It's cold in our hearts and Lemmy is dead. But babe, what if we're still what we used to be? A promise we made by the side of the sea. Oh, this ugly ass love that we have in our soul. So you get a line and I'll get a pole. Let's play bluegrass with a little rock and roll. Hey! All right. Cool. This is so fun. Oh, man. I'm gonna see if I can remember this. My favorite country song ever made was by a dude who just texted me happy birthday. His name is Sam Jacob. I'm gonna see if I can remember this. This is the only song he ever wrote about himself. It's a true story. I wake up each day and I punch in early. I work just as hard as the next person there. And my boss believes that I have no ambition, 'cause I ride the bus and I don't cut my hair. But he never sees me when I leave the building. I take home my money and skimp on the wine. I've got a show out in Memphis on Friday, so no 9 to 5 is gonna put me in line. I've been losing my mind, I've been searching for answers. I want them so badly, I'd walk and I'd crawl. I'd try and find the back door into heaven, and that's only if there's a heaven at all. I've given my body to multiple women. I let down my guard and I spread myself thin. There's some that are strangers and some that remain friends. Others I hope I don't run into again. And I ain't even sure yet if I know what love is. It isn't a conquest, it's neither a cure. It's more like a promise or a job promotion. Some promise that your paradigm will endure. I've been losing my mind, I've been searching for answers. Want them so badly, I'd walk and I'd crawl. I'd try and find the back door into heaven, watched my own mother pass to the light. My family told me God made her an angel, given her wings and taught her to fly. So I dried my eyes and I think of her often, shut close my lids and sleep through the night. I never found out if they even believed it, but I never blamed them for telling that lie. I've been losing my mind, I've been searching for answers, want them so badly. I'd walk and I'd crawl, and I'd try and find the back door into heaven. That's only if there's a heaven at all. That's only if there's a heaven at all.
That's by Sam Jaco. That's my number one. As far as country songs, that's my favorite one I've ever heard. Yeah, I heard that years ago in a field in Murfreesboro. It was a big bonfire, and Dan Lewis drove his car out because it was the only sound system in a mile radius, and he just blared it by the bonfire. And I had just made it back from, I guess, the first Afghanistan tour, yeah, and I just collapsed on the field. I was a little drunk, but it was just so powerful. I really love that song. So, hey Sam, I saw your happy birthday text. Wherever you are, you old son of a bitch, you're gonna be as old as I am someday. For wherever you are, I love you, man. All right. How many more songs do I got? 7. I got 5 minutes. All right. Dogtown. Oh, man. Let's see what else I got. One more? Okay. Trying to think of Okay. Let me see if I can remember Dogtown. Thank you so much for everybody, and thank you Ryan for bringing me out here. Ryan Sobb is one of the most talented people in the world, and I love that 5 years behind song. I hadn't heard that till tonight. That's really good. Yeah.
Well, I ain't a good student and I ain't a good son. Shoot dogs in the valley on the weekend for fun. I bury my conscience with women and weed. Take what I want and I get what I need. We live out in Dogtown, a family of 3. Frank and the bottle and Carly and me. Frank's just a snake, as cruel as he can be. I'm only his son, y'all, I'm only 15. Carly asks questions little kids think about, like how come the sun shines and the rain shuts it out. She sleeps on the sofa when Frank goes away, dreaming of Jesus on a warm summer day. Well, the woods on the north side stay thick all year round. Frank cooks from the woodshed and he stores it underground. He sells after midnight and I always behave, 'cause I always get angry, but I'm always afraid. Well, I'm not good with the 12 gauge and I don't have to be. He's a 6-foot target and he's down on his knees, calling me son, still begging me please. My guilt is the thunder in the leaves and the trees. Boom! Somewhere a road runs where nobody goes. It's dark and I can't feel my fingers or toes. And Carly's at home, safe out of sight, dreaming of Jesus on a cold winter night. Dreaming of Jesus on a cold winter night. All right, that's it for me. Thank you so much. Yeah. All right. Thank you for everyone. Y'all have made this the perfect birthday. Thank you. Good unplug.
Preacher's son, and when his daddy would visit, he'd come along. When they gathered around and started talking, Cousin Billy would take me walking. Out through the backyard we go walking. Then he looked into my eyes. Lord knows to my surprise, the only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son